Who the fuck is that guy?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold it over pay-per-view.
My drop, I know my drop, I know my situation. I want to fight.
Production.
But it's going to be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs, and you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. I'm glad to see some comments in the chat asking, what is All Access about? Because in the green screen, I was with my co-host, and I'm like, man, what angle do we take with this particular show? But I have some casual, I guess, feelings about this, and we'll discuss that. But what we're here to discuss is the fact that an exclusive behind-the-scenes clip was dropped today by Showtime featuring the face of boxing, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and the biggest UFC star that I know, a guy that doesn't do much MMA viewing, Conor McGregor, will be having an all-access 4-part series on Showtime, debuting every Friday, and today is one of those days. So I'm a little excited because I'm a casual in this. I'm all into the hype, and I love what Conor was able to do in that multiple city press tour. So to have those cameras on him 24/7, I'm excited for that. I want to go ahead and introduce my co-host, obviously, so that he could give his thoughts on this, our MMA expert on this podcast. Let me head on out to the Golden State.
ThaBoxingvoice Production.
This is a beautiful performance against a very tough guy in Michael Johnson. How do you feel about it?
Fuck that. Conor McGregor.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You know me, Larry. From a wicked entrance, from a flip over the rope into a knockout. Now, when the main thing is, I just hope the guy, I wish.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yes, the hipsters here, haters beware. And for all the UFC/MMA fans out there that don't watch boxing at all, the All Access series on Showtime is similar to the UFC Embedded series. It's their sort of mini documentary, multi-part series covering big fights. Not often do we get a 4-parter because that does cost a lot of money. Showtime does put a lot of production in. They are 30-minute episodes. They are not 4 to 10 minutes like the UFC Embedded series on their YouTube and social media platforms. So I'm hyped. I can't wait to see this. I think for me, because I love both sports, so I've seen both these guys be covered 24/7 documentary, all access style for so long that none of this is going to be new to me. But I know there's going to be so many people that this is new. You're going to get boxing fans that have never seen McGregor with cameras around 24/7, and they're going to be, I think, enthralled by him and his lifestyle and his persona. And they're going to get, obviously, MMA fans, and they're going to feel a certain way about Mayweather. And I don't know where they're going to fall, but I think that's going to be interesting. Because Mayweather obviously is a very polarizing figure in and of himself, and he's McGregor on steroids in terms of the lifestyle. So I'm hyped. I can't wait to see the All Access. I didn't think it was going to be starting today. That crept on me too. So I can't wait, later tonight to watch the All Access series and maybe do another show on it.
Absolutely. I think we will be doing an immediate reaction show on that. But let's introduce our third party here, Alexander Doomsday Lioness, amateur boxer, former, I can't say UFC fighter, but definitely MMA fighter and some jiu-jitsu and all that good shit. So obviously you have to be a little excited about this. You're kind of a mutant when it comes to this, right? You like both MMA and boxing. You participate in both. So yeah, you're a little moonlighter.
What can I say? I love combat, period. And you're right. I've done MMA in the past, you know, practiced it, never competed, but I have a good understanding of what the MMA game is. And this whole, you know, access teaser they just threw out there, I'm excited for it because it's the first time that we're actually going to see somebody like we saw at the press conferences giving Mayweather his competition, his fair share of trash talking. So I'm excited to see what this 4-part series is going to present to us.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm wondering to myself, are we going to see little clips of Paulie in there, right? Like, are we going to see McGregor actually land some shots on Paulie in sparring? Are they going to leak some of that just to, you know, let it simmer, just get it all nice and juicy? Because that's what I'm expecting, to be honest. You see, I mean, Doomsday said something where it almost had me believe that he feels the two are going to meet during this All Access. I think it's not going to be that. I think it's going to be cameras on one side, cameras on the other, and we'll just get to see their life. And that's what I'm excited to see, man. How is he training? I mean, the pictures that he's put out, he's landing these shots, but he also has his hand very low for a counter when you're fighting a counter puncher, master counter puncher in Floyd Mayweather Jr. I'm just saying. So
we got to give it to the internet. We got to give it to the internet for the memes we're seeing of Conor McGregor's style in boxing. I mean,
absolutely.
It's hilarious.
The internet is undefeated. Floyd thinks he's undefeated. No, the internet will forever remain undefeated.
Oh, that's true. And, you know, for the record, though, you give me so much shit, Ness, for being like a moonlighter for MMA. Doomsday's on my MMA podcast just as much as I am, and you don't give him shit at all.
Well, he's actually
I'm a guest in your
he's actually
MMA.
For MMA. And the thing is this, like, you've you know, obviously infected him. And now you have him, you know, talking. Like, every time you get together, I have to like put cotton in my ears, right? Or I'm forced to listen to your conversations about MMA. So, you know, look, and it's good for you to have someone knowledgeable on the show that you can go back and forth Venus Arena style.
Have you ever seen like a UFC embedded of Conor McGregor? Have you seen any sort of documentary style footage of McGregor and his lifestyle? So you're completely new to that, right?
I'm new. The only thing that I've seen is obviously little clips of anything, which I have no clue what they are, but little things that we see on the internet of him, you know, his little walk. I don't know where they're coming from. None of that. I see that he has his own entourage and he's always got people around him. You know what? Today, as I was doing my due diligence to find daily topics, I stumbled across on ESPN, obviously, so I can't really say stumbled, but I came across this Conor McGregor impersonator video that I was just taken back.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, because it goes to show how big Conor is, that someone can dress up like him and garner that much attention. So it just continues to make me excited for this build-up. I guess on fight night, I'll be intrigued to see what actually happens. I'm obviously expecting Mayweather to wipe the floor clean with him, but you know, I will be more intrigued to see after this 4-part series what Conor actually does.
Do you think there's any way, and I think it was Luke Thomas from MMA Fighting give this idea that Conor is really not coming to win. He's coming for the title of the top star in sports, the top star in combat sports. Do you think that through this All Access, through the build-up, Conor's sort of going to overtake Mayweather as the top star in combat sports? Do you think there's a possibility of that?
I don't really know.
Especially with Mayweather retiring relatively soon again, let's be honest.
I don't know if you could take over any position with a loss. Like, he's going to have to win.
Well, let's say he goes all 12. I mean, you threw that out there as a loss, automatic loss.
Well, yeah. No, he goes all 12. The dude definitely increases his stock. Could you imagine the water cooler talk? It's like, bro, he's never fought, and he went 12 with their best. Just give him a year of boxing training. This was only one training camp. Are you crazy? I mean, dude, this is a win-win for Conor McGregor. Win-win. He's got to get to that 12, though. That is an accomplishment in itself, to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's be honest. That's very unlikely, though. I mean, there is a statement from Mayweather in this preview that even leads me more credence to think that this thing isn't going on 12. I mean, Mayweather does seem in a certain way about this fight. Like, he wants to make a statement in this fight. You can tell Mayweather wants to make a statement. He even said it in this All Access preview on YouTube.
Yeah, he did. You know, which brings me to that. I'm wondering, should we play it? I mean, as a kind of reporting situation, we shouldn't be.
We can do that.
Yeah, we shouldn't be flagged for that. But let's go ahead and attempt this.
Ready? I got this. I'm gonna freestyle this shit. All right, ready? Let's go. Hey, you. I'm Conor McGregor. Yeah.
I gotta stop it here. You know why? Because I don't know if you picked up on that when Floyd. I mean, what? I guess maybe I'm just too much of a hardcore. Oh, you did.
I did.
Where are you going with it?
The let me freestyle it.
Why? What's that? What is that triggering off to you?
The whole Floyd can't read shit. Come on, man. Like, instantly I'm like, oh god, like you're gonna get the haters going like, oh, see, Floyd can't read. He has to freestyle it.
Yo, I wonder if they know what they're doing with this shit. I'm
like
just thinking.
Oh, that'd be so mastermind in a way to make yourself seem like you can't read to get haters. Like, that'd be. I mean, that'd be insane if they do that. If they actually thought that into making that statement, like, oh, we're gonna do that so it looks like we can't read because we're gonna just further that narrative because we know it drives sales.
Nah, not at all.
No, I don't think that's true, right?
I think all he's doing is just being real confident. He's an old dog in the game. He's been behind that green screen, in front of that green screen, a million times before. He's confident. I don't know if he's a mastermind or any, minion plan to do anything. I think it's just he's real confident. He's telling them he's gonna knock him out. Usually, you don't see Floyd talking like that.
This is true, but again, he is in there with a complete boxing novice.
There's only one man I want to fight. It's the one and only, ladies and gentlemen. It's Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd might be undefeated.
Yo, that part right there for me, I started cracking up. I'm like, yo, how do he go from tough to all of a sudden smooth, like he was talking to the ladies? He was like, it's the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Floyd. Right? Like, he got into his Barry White voice real quick.
Got into his girls collection voice.
Hell yeah, girl. What's the name of his strip club? Is that
girl
it?
Collection. The girl collection.
Yo, McGregor's a big dude. We got this. We're paused here. He's a pretty big dude.
I never been beat. Never. I'm ready to shock the world. I'm knocking McGregor the fuck out.
Yo, not only are you laughing, but everyone over there was laughing. So that I'm wondering, what's that mean? You know what I mean? Does no one believe that he can actually get this knockout? What's going on there?
I don't know. Was it laughs of ridicule or laughs of like, oh shit, we can't wait till you see you do it, Floyd? A lot of people are saying that he's not going to be able to do it. McGregor's been hit by some guys in the UFC circuit, and nobody's ever rattled him really. Only guy was Nate, and Nate, it took Nate a few punches and a lot of grappling, and for him to get tired for him. But I never saw McGregor being stunned. I don't know, Matt. You ever saw McGregor getting stunned? I don't think I ever saw him get stunned, other than Nate. What do you got to say?
Well, no Matty boy for you. Matty had to go pick up the toddler. But what we will do is jump out to the callers, get their thoughts, because, again, this was just a quick kind of update report letting you know that All Access 4-part series with Mayweather McGregor has snuck up on us. Today is the first episode at 10 p.m. Eastern, and if it's good, we will be doing an immediate reaction, because I am going to be up for that one, checking it out. We're going to go out to these phone calls. Let me go ahead and get to our sponsors and then get to these phone lines.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Going out to Scorsese on Skype. Talk to me.
Man, I'm pissed I missed y'all last show, Ward and Bell. I'm pissed Can I just ask one quote? When was that quote? When was it today? Because I was watching it and then I seen y'all was live, so I went ahead and called. Yeah, he quoted that today.
Well, it was in an interview, but man, I really don't want you to be our first call talking about a separate topic.
I just wanted to get a quick answer on that. But as far as this, I mean, first of all, I'm gonna watch this at 9 p.m. So if it's right in, I didn't know it was coming on tonight. But
Wait,
if it's
I thought it was 10 p.m.
No, I'm in the Central Standard Time today, right now. So I'm going to watch this at 9 p.m. and then I'm gonna watch the Great Migration. And the Great Migration probably gonna look at something like this fight. Mayweather might eat his ass up like a crocodile crawling across, like a crocodile in the water waiting on one of them damn animals to cross. But then again, kind of, like you say, a big, young, strong dude. And I don't think his team do think he can knock him out. They know Floyd is, he might play with him and dance around him, hit him cleanly a few times, but he gonna look more like B-Hop than he is gonna look like a killer. And he's just gonna be throwing the right hand, check left hooking him a little bit. But yeah, like I'm definitely about to check this out because shit, Mayweather might be finding himself a little less entertaining than his foe for once. Dude is entertaining as shit.
He is, man. He's got me sucked in, bro. What do you think we're gonna get in this? I mean, because Matt said something before he left about we've kind of seen both of these lifestyles. Him maybe because he's an MMA moonlighter and he knows Conor. I know nothing of Conor. I'm being introduced to him with this Mega City press tour that they did, and everything that he's doing has me entertained, has me drawn in. When I got the notification that there's going to be an all access, I was like, oh, this is exciting. So what do you think we'll see in the actual episode? I mean, is it going to be another Mayweather, saying, hard work, dedication, TBE while he's punching the bag, or are we going to actually get something new?
Well, I'm used to Floyd, so I'm like, I'll take whatever I can get. It's been 10 years. I take whatever I can get with him. He's been doing all access since 2007, so shit, it's got to get old eventually. But with Conor, and it's been the same city he's been in every time doing it, Las Vegas. Ain't too much you can do, you do it 2 times a year just about. But with Conor, I think they gotta be in the gym. I think they gotta show the people like, yo, he really know how to hit a bag. He really know how to hit this. He really practicing this and that. Show some clips of his sparring. You can't just show his personality. You show that as well, but you got to make the people think that, yo, this dude actually in his gym and he trying to fuck Floyd up. Now with Floyd, just take what I can get. But that's all I really got.
All right. Even though
thanks for calling in.
I think even though they have this 4-part series coming out, do you really think that this is it right here? This is when they're gonna reveal all this stuff that's been trying to be kept under wraps, like his sparring and all that other stuff? Like,
well, this would be the best time. I mean,
or are they gonna hold it off to the fight because they're because McGregor's so apt on.
No, you got to build. You got to build. I guess like you got to try and change the betting line. You got to try and make McGregor look like he has a shot, and this is how you do it with this all access, painting him in a certain light, like Scorsese said, showing some of his sparring. Maybe a couple of interviews, not really interviews, but like sentences from sparring partners. Maybe we don't get sparring. Maybe we get those flash kind of shots where they show that he's in there sparring. We're not really seeing what's going on. The next thing you know, the sparring partner gets out. He's sitting on the ring apron. And he's like, yo, he actually could fight, bro.
I see that happening. I just don't see, an actual sparring, being shown. I see clips, like you're saying, flash clips.
Oh, hell yeah. They'll never do a whole session.
And not even such much as a whole session, not even like a round. I don't even see that happening. Just because,
I mean, when you're talking production, you got to think about it like this. 1 round is 3 minutes, bro. That's a long time. You can't really show 3 minutes on an all access episode that's 30 minutes, right? What we do need is origin, right? I need to know who is Conor McGregor. Why is he in the position that he's in? Where does he come from? Can I relate to him? Is he, a minority? Is he a gold spoon born in his mouth? I don't know. I want to know. Tell me about him. Why should I be invested in him?
So in a way, you're saying that this 4-part series is going to be his introduction to the boxing community.
I would hope so. I would hope it's his birth certificate and, his journey into UFC, now MMA, trying to be the best fighter on the planet, right? Like, I need to know why I should spend $100 on this fight. He needs to, and they need to convince me why McGregor has a shot and why I should care about this fight. And on top of caring, again, spend that $100 to give an 0-0 novice an opportunity versus my generation's self-proclaimed the best ever. But let's get out to the phone calls. Let me go to another caller here, and we'll come back to the discussion. We're going to go out to Atlanta. We have the Milkman back for a double dosage of TBV.
I told y'all a long time ago.
Oh, Milkman, I'm sorry to cut you short. Monster Piece is actually on hand at the Mikey Garcia versus Adrian Broner weigh-in. She was there. She was trying to mend some relationships. I really don't want Monster Piece to go and talk about Mikey on here, but I do want to bring her on. All right? Monster.
Hello?
Hola.
Where's my intro? Where's my intro?
I'm a motherfucking monster.
I'm riding solo. We got
A
no producer. I'm
monster.
sorry.
Always.
I'm sorry.
Hey, a monster always and forever. Listen, it was a good weigh-in. It was really good. It was packed. They had to open up the conference room more. There were a lot of people there. There were a lot of people there for Mikey. There were a lot of people there for Broner. I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure you already heard Nez, but Broner made weight. He came in, I think it was 138, and Mikey came in at 139. So we have a fight, guys. We got to fight. We got to fight tomorrow night. We got to fight. I'm excited. Sorry if it's a little loud in the background. I'm actually eating because I'm starving. But I just wanted to call in and let you guys know that we have a fight. I'm excited. I saw Charlotte there. Oh, my God. I'm going to leave that topic for another day. But Spence was there. I got a chance to talk to him. I spoke with Big Baby Miller was there. Sean was there. Kenny was there. I didn't get a chance to talk to Mikey or AB. Those guys ran out of there as soon as they were off the stage. They literally ran, and every media person was like after them, but they didn't do any extra interviews, not that I know of. But it was nice. It was a good weigh-in, so I'm excited. Can't wait for tomorrow. Next, am I gonna be there with you or no?
Where?
So I'm gonna put you on the spot tomorrow at the fight.
I'm not even going. Adam is covering it.
Oh, nice. Well, tell Adam to try to get an interview with the guy that Charlo is fighting if you can.
Sure.
That would be great because not a lot of people know who he is, but I did get his contact information. He doesn't speak English. As we know, he's from Argentina. So, yeah, let's just hope we hear something from that guy. Yeah, that's about it. Good time.
All right. Monster Piece was live at the Garcia Broner weigh-in, so we got that quick report, live update from Monster. Thank you for that. We're gonna go back out to Milkman.
I told y'all a long time ago. The Kirkland will go down in 3 rounds.
Strap me up.
Who's next? I got milk, baby. Yeah, the Milkman is back for a double TBV dose. Hey man, look, I'll be honest with you. The whole buzz around this fight has made me spoiled. You know, now when I look at press conferences and things like that, they just, like for me, I saw the Garcia and Broner press conference today, and this shit was just boring to me. You know, is it wrong for me to always want these spectacle type of press conferences and things like that? I've become spoiled, man. You know, when you think about some of the best to ever do it, you know, you reflect on that, and it always gets you excited, man. You know, dating all the way back to like Muhammad Ali. So, you know, I look at things a little different now, man. So I'm excited about it. I was from the get go, and I'm looking forward to the All Access. I think the angle they're going to take with Conor most definitely in episode 1. They're going to lay down his origins, make him real relatable, came from humble beginnings. And then they're going to transition into how he has been defying the odds this whole time. Nobody gave him a chance, and he has done the unthinkable in MMA and throughout life. And now he's on another stage where he's still the underdog. So I think that's going to be the narratives, maybe for the first 1 or 2 episodes. So I'm excited. That's it.
As am I, Milkman. And that's what I'm expecting. I need some origin. I need to know about this guy. You know, I guess is maybe now the time to introduce his wife in this episode. What do you want to see? I mean, you know him, but take yourself out of the equation, I guess, or put yourself in the shoes of a casual fan that's never heard of McGregor. What would you like Showtime to highlight about this man so that he is most easily marketed?
You know what? I think that they are going to give a little bit of life, a little insight on what Conor's all about. You know, like McMahon mentioned, you know, his past, his humble upbringings. You know, he didn't have much money. You know, a few years ago, it's crazy. Like he said, he's 29 and he's doing all these amazing things. But yeah, you know, he has a kid too, baby boy. Huge support from his girlfriend for a long time. She's been with him. She supported him in the MMA game. You know, took care of me. Sure, he ate right, things of that stuff, you know. And I think we really are going to see a little bit on the inside of him. I don't think we're going to see too much. I think Conor likes to, you know, is gonna want to keep a certain line between his personal life and what he's doing.
I think you have to show a little bit of everything, right? Like to create a hero, right? Because let's be honest. Like I said on a previous show, I was talking to a close relative, and they're like, man, I just want to see Floyd lose because he's always been winning. I'm tired of seeing him win. So they need to make Conor, and you know, it is what it is. He fits the bill. They need to make him the great white hope, the guy that can definitely, you know, you can get behind, and he can possibly beat Mayweather. So, like you said, the humble beginnings. That's how you get him, right? Because Mayweather is an inner city guy, so you have to somehow make Conor be able to associate with the very same people. And like you said, he comes from humble beginnings, so they need to introduce us that. Then they need to build. Every great hero has a love interest, so he has to show us his wife and that story. Make us understand why he loves her and want to love her, right? And then he needs to show us the reason why he should be the one fighting Mayweather, why he's going to be the one to finally beat Mayweather. What has he overcome in his life to, you know, have the world believe he is that guy? And you know, the director and the writers are going to have a difficult time, but I hope that they can put that together. Listen, I think that about wraps it up. Doomy Dooms, any final thoughts? You're on mute, buddy. How about you try unmuting?
I think that they're gonna definitely, the boxing community is definitely gonna be introduced into a little bit of MMA, because that's where McGregor's start was MMA. So I'm pretty sure you'll hear about stories in this Access 4-part series of his career in MMA and what he's overcome and what his accolades are. Mayweather, expect Mayweather to be Mayweather, confident, cocky. Money May with the Jets and the money. Unless he got something new, you know, like my man said, the call earlier, you always know what to get from Money May. So McGregor, opening stage for him to reveal himself to the boxing community. Let's hope that Showtime put on a great 4-part series.
Yeah, I'm expecting nothing but greatness from this series. I mean, the obviously the press conference was, like Milkman said, it spoiled us. So I'm hoping that they do the same with the All Access, and it takes us back. People are asking, when is it airing? It's airing today, believe it or not, 10 p.m. and then every Friday after, I believe. Yeah, every Friday after, because the fight is in August 26th. So my final thoughts are, I'm glad it's 4 parts. That's a lot of parts. I'm glad that it's just more than the 1 or the 2 normal episodes. I'm glad. I mean, we haven't seen 4 parts, I think, since 24 Access in Mayweather and De La Hoya, probably. Something early in the beginning of these things. But yeah, I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive your notification on whether or not we do another live show. Whenever we do a live show, you'll get that notification. You want to be subscribed, and you know, that's the way to stay in the loop. So Doomsday, any social media for the people?
Social media, catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_ is LAINEZ. Facebook the same, Alexander LAINEZ. And I'm still trying to get this Twitter thing going, guys. Alex TBV.
Peace.